with all of the sexual harassment claims and all those kind of claims that have been coming out now. And it really started with the whole Me Too movement. Do you think that that has changed how men approach women, or do you think it's the
I
same?
think some men approach women differently. Men who are respectful to women are more cautious with how they interact with them, just knowing that, okay, maybe this wasn't something they thought about before. Maybe I need to approach women differently. But the guys who are disrespectful and don't care, like they're gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that men are a little bit more aware, and those are the men who may have daughters, who have sisters and moms, and they're wanting to make sure that they're being mindful. But again, society is still where it's just like, what did the women do to bring on whatever happened?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
even with a lot of these court cases and women accusing men of doing things, it's just like always so many people who put that blame on a female. And it's just crazy also because a lot of the people who be defending men are women too. And it's just like, girl, I know you've experienced situations. Like, how can you not kind of back the female in certain situations when you know there has been wrongdoing?
So I think that the struggle with the whole Me Too movement and everybody, like some people not believe in women, I think that is because there are some women that lie, and they make it harder for the women that are really victims. And so it makes you question, like, is she telling the truth? And it's horrible that you have to kind of wonder that sometimes, because there are women that lie. There are women that make things up or exaggerate things that are happening. But it's kind of, I mean, it's hard to see another woman that strongly siding with the man, even without knowing what the entire situation is. But I mean, I guess it goes both ways.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think that again, there are people that lie, women and men that lie. And I think that is a smaller percentage of women being dishonest, and most of the women are actually being truthful. And it's just like, because one female may have been dishonest and wasn't truthful about the situation, now every female is just like, oh, now we got to question every female on whether or not what they're saying is true. And like, it's just unfair. It's unfair. And I always give women the benefit of the doubt. Like, I'm never going to quick to say, oh, I don't believe her. I'm going to give women a benefit of doubt, especially when it comes to situations when the men are in power or have money, because in those situations, you already know, like, they know how to navigate the legal system to get away with things. And then they use their power and influence to take advantage of women. And like I said, I always give women the benefit of the doubt. And I'm never quick to be like, she lying. Look at her. She's not even attractive. Like, that doesn't mean anything. You don't have to be attractive to the everyday person in order to be like taken advantage of. Like, that one has nothing to do with the other. It's about power and control. And if a person wants to have that power and control over you, you could be the ugliest woman in the world. They're going to still do what they want to do.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So one person that you might find attractive, I may not find attractive. So yeah, the attraction or what they look like has nothing to do with anything.
I think that people of sound mind have the ability to realize that something has changed and that they are able to then adjust their behavior. But I think the people who are not of sound mind will continue to operate the way they always have because they don't know any better. So I guess yes and no. I do agree with what you both said as it pertains to, the men that we are connected to, like more intimately, our fathers, our partners, our husbands. They are more cognizant and navigate relationships with women a little different, but they are also of mostly sound mind, right? And so, yeah, I think that it depends. It continues to, like, just the whole conversation for me is just like really sad because it's not even just here, right? It's all around the world. And it's, for me, it's like based off of that power dynamic, the fact that women are possessions that are kept and not experienced at our fullest potential. And that's what, like, I think the overarching issue is. We are things that, you kind of pick us up and then you put us down when you want to. And that is just like not it.
Yeah.